Fears of a sharp global slowdown spread in February, and a slower U.S. economy in 2019 is all but certain. But America's consumers are expected to drive a quarterly growth rate of 2% or more in 2019. Here's a rundown of the latest growth forecasts. The European Commission slashed its outlook for Europe from 1.9% last August to 1.3% in February. But the Commission did not lower its world growth forecast because U.S. growth expectations remained stable. Europe is expected to slow because China is slowing, largely due to the looming trade war with the United States. The U.S. economy is driven by American consumer spending, which insulates U.S. growth from a slowdown in China and Europe. The leading economic index for the U.S., a forward-looking composite of 10 indicators of U.S. economic activity, declined 0.1%, and the Conference Board economic staff recently forecast that U.S. growth will likely decelerate to 2% by the end of 2019. 2% is slower growth than in 2018, but that was boosted after the new tax bill kicked in, and 2% is in line with long-term growth expectations. Keep in mind, the LEI collapsed before previous recessions, and it is certainly not collapsing now. Slightly more optimistic is the consensus forecast of 60 leading economists surveyed in early February by the Wall Street Journal, who expected an average 2.2% rate of quarterly GDP growth over the 6 quarters ahead. Again, this is certainly not a forecast for a recession.